Hi curious people, I'm Dr. Amanda White, Associate Professor in Accounting at UTS, and I'm here to answer your curious questions about studying at university. This is Uni Curious. I've got a bunch of questions from our UTS community about studying at university. Let's dive in. What are the deadlines for accepting an offer or applying for a course? This is a really complicated question, and so when it comes to applying for a course, make sure that you look at the UAT guide if you're an undergraduate student or the university website for the deadlines around applying for the course that you're interested in. When it comes to accepting an offer, firstly, congratulations. Secondly, make sure you read the offer information really carefully because that will have all the information you need about deadlines for acceptance. Is it possible to study a course online or part-time? Most of our courses at UTS are designed to be on-campus experiences and they have very limited online classes. However, we do have some ability to study part-time, and for postgraduate programs, you might want to check out specific courses to see if they're slightly more flexible in terms of online offerings. Can I get feedback on my application or portfolio? Unfortunately, we don't provide feedback on individual applications or portfolios. Instead, look to your peers, friends, and family to get feedback on your application. Just be sure to make sure you remember the application criteria that the university has set to make sure that you're answering all the questions that they ask. Can I defer my offer or course? Absolutely. When you receive an offer, you can choose to accept your offer or defer for a period of 12 months. Unfortunately, you can't defer a degree for only 6 months. It has to be 12. Can I transfer courses or universities? Transferring courses within UTS or from another institution will generally require you to apply through UAC. Can I change my major or add a second major? Yes, it's always possible to make a change to your study plan. The key is to talk to the university. You can do so by going to the university in person to a student centre or by sending an e-request. If you're looking to add another major, it will depend on the size and the duration of your degree and how many credit points you've already completed. The best thing to do is to go to a student centre to get advice from one of our student advisors. If you pick a second major, does it mean that your course is extended from 3 to 5 years? Courses that allow a second major will have that built into their structure. So you need to make sure that you check your course handbook for the exact information about the structure of your particular course. It will say whether you get to choose one major, 2 majors, sub-majors, or electives. And if you're confused, you can always pop in to a student centre to make sure that you get the right advice. But the handbook is your best bet for questions related to changing your major or the structure of your major. You can't simply add another major and extend your time in a course. It has a very specific set number of credit points that you're going to need to study. Can I take accounting electives if I'm studying engineering? I love this question because I teach introductory accounting and I love having students from all across the university. If your program does allow electives and those electives can be sourced from across the entirety of UTS, then you certainly can come and study an accounting elective if you're an engineering student. This might also be the case if you're studying science, if you're into health, design, anywhere that you have a free elective that can be studied from across the university, you can pick something from any other faculty. Do you have any advice for internships? I highly recommend internships. They're a great way to get experience and to figure out if something that you're interested in is a possible future career path. And conversely, it's a great way to know that something definitely isn't for you. And when it comes to university, make sure that you connect with your university career service because they'll have lots of advice on how to get internships, where to look for them, how to develop your resume and your LinkedIn profile to give you the best chance. Also make sure you connect with your clubs and societies on campus because often information about internships, finding out and hearing from other students about their experiences can often happen through different clubs and society events as well. But I'd highly recommend everyone do at least one internship during their university studies. and you can find out lots more from your university career service. What are the career pathways available after you study an accounting degree? The traditional view is that if you studied an accounting degree, you'd go off and become an accountant. And there are lots of different accounting pathways: auditing, tax, working with private clients, working in commercial organizations, any industry that you can think of, they definitely need accountants. But you can take accounting information and your accounting degree, which is the foundation of business all around the world, and use that in software development, in consulting, in a creative business. Our accounting graduates end up in all sorts of different places, from being CEOs of publicly listed companies to TikTok superstars. There's no limit to what an accounting degree can do for you. So that was all the questions for today. I hope that you learned something new from our conversation. Until next time, stay curious.